What's good, goody, my peoples and my hoodies? It's your boy Tom Zuri back again with episode 78 of the weekly patch notes. Yeah, we out here, X to Skip podcast. You know what it is. Got my homie Max. What's good, fam?
Yo, what is happening?
Hey, I'm fresh to death as I know it. Kojo, what's going on, homie?
I'm alive. How about you?
Yeah, nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I don't know if there's even a sweat counter yet. I feel I'm still in the good. But anyways, hope y'all are having a dope week. We're about to get into some gaming tidbits, but before then, does anyone have any announcements or something?
Yeah, I would just like to say that I am done with Crypt Custodian. If I've made the review, the title card will appear and you can click that to check it out. If I haven't made the review by the time this is up, expect it to be incoming.
So excited. All right, Kojo, anything from me, bro?
Nah.
All right, it's bet. Before we get into it, just remember to please like and subscribe. And let's head on to the gaming news with what's been going on, Max.
All right, so we've got some news going on this week. First of all, we start talking about the elephant in the room. Sony had a PlayStation technical demo, which, to no one's surprise, revealed the PS5 Pro. They also revealed it will be retailing at $700 in the US, £700 in the UK, 800 euros in the EU, and 118,000 yen in Japan. And who knows how much territories like Canada, Australia, South America, Africa, and the rest of Asia will get ripped off. What is clear is that the US is getting the best of a terrible price, where if you do currency exchange, the UK price equals to roughly $900, whereas the EU and Japan prices equal to roughly $850. Obviously, when the presentation came out, it drew a lot of criticism, as the PS5 Pro won't come with a stand, won't come with a disk drive, and will only have 2 terabytes of SSD space. However, despite the internet collectively losing its shit, analysts predict the Pro will sell over 1 million units come holiday season. And supporting this assessment, because when I first heard it, I was just like, I really doubt this is going to hit 1 million units. But supporting the assessment is the fact that on Amazon, the PS detachable disk drives have been selling out in anticipation of a Pro. And with that said, I genuinely hate all the people who are enabling Sony right now. This is as bad, if not equal to, when people just buy Apple products because it's Apple. Then we move on to Steam. This week, Steam introduced a new feature called Steam Families. And as the name suggests, it's a feature which allows you to share your games with other people who you include in your family. So Steam Family will replace both Steam Family Sharing and Steam Family View. All of those features will be encompassed in Steam Families. And like I said, Steam Families is going to allow people to share their video games with up to 5 other individuals. So you make a family of 6, including yourself. And you can obviously differentiate between adults and children. And there are children protection features where the adults are the ones who control all the options, la-di-da. But going over some of the main points of Steam Family is, when you join a Steam Family, all of your games are automatically accessible to the members of your family. That's the first thing. The second thing which you need to know is, if someone is playing a game, no 2 people can play the same game at the same time. So Tommy, let's say the example of you have Kojo in your family, and Kojo has a game of yours which he's playing. That means you can play it. You need a second copy of that game for people to be playing simultaneously. Or rather, let me say, you need another copy for people to be playing simultaneously. Then another factor is, not all games come with Steam Family. Developers are the ones who decide whether to enable the feature or disable it. Steam is not the one who puts on the features. The developers who get to decide whether they want their games to have Steam to be Steam family friendly or not. And then I suppose the last important thing I should mention, because all the other stuff you can go to Steam to just check out the FAQ yourself. The other thing I should mention is, if Tommy, using you and Kojo as an example, Tommy, if you own a game, Kojo's playing that game, and if he gets banned on that game, you, the game owner, will be the one who gets banned. Kojo does not get affected.
Makes sense.
So yeah, those are the main points of Steam families. If you have any other questions, just go to the Steam sites to check it out. But I think it's a very good feature, and I just feel like Steam is too good. If I was a PC player, I'll jump right on, but I couldn't care less to play on PC. Anyway, moving on to the next piece of news. This week, the entire staff of Annapurna Interactive's gaming division resigned after failed negotiations with the owner of a company to make the gaming division a separate and independent entity from the main company. What this has done is send panic across studio partners who are supposed to be getting their games published by Annapurna. The company has said it will honor all existing contracts as it seeks to replace the staff that has left, but obviously that is easier said than done. We'll see how that goes. Then on to the last piece of news. Do you guys remember when Unity introduced that controversial runtime fee of theirs?
Sounds familiar.
Where games running on Unity would have to pay a fee based on the game's performance. Yeah, be it financial or engagement. Well, this week, Unity are now scrapping that decision and reverting to a subscription-based format with the following tiers. Unity Personal, which is free. Unity Pro, which will increase by 8% from $2,040 per annum to $2,200 per annum. And 1, it will apply to any customer earning over $200,000. And 2, how that $2,200 per annum works is, it is $2,200 per user in your team. Then after that, there's Unity Enterprise, which will increase by 25%. And the subscription requirement will apply for any organization earning over $25 million annually. And there isn't a set fee for Enterprise. You have to get in touch with Unity for you guys to discuss a payment structure and a payment fee. Then the last one is Unity Industry, which has a $5,000 per annum price tag. And that one, like Pro, the $5,000 is per member using Unity. The runtime fee will cease effective immediately, while the price increases will take place on January 1st, 2025. And that is it for the news from my side.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. Kojo, anything from you, bro?
Yes, one quick thing. So 20 developers who were formerly of Ascendant Studios, who released their first game, Immortals of Avium, under EA's Origins banner, which didn't sell so well. 20 of the employees, including the CEO, have joined Absurd Ventures to form a new studio in San Rafael, California, called Absurd Marin. And Absurd Ventures is headed up by Dan Houser, who is one of the founders of Rockstar, one of the former CEOs of Rockstar. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Oh, wait. I don't really have much gaming news. So yeah, moving on to the gaming corner. What's been coming out, fam?
A lot of things. Again, I'm just going to speed run through them. So first up, we have Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, released on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X. It's a shooter game, released on September the 9th, 2024, currently sitting at an 83 on Metacritic.
Damn.
Next, we have a game called Yars Rising, released on PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, action-adventure game, released on September the 10th, 2024, currently sitting at a 63 on Metacritic. Then we have a game called Satisfactory, which is...
Yay! Fucking love that game, dude. Fuck.
And yeah, so it's a PC simulation management game, released on September the 10th, 2024. And it was in early access, but now the 1.0 version has been released. Tell me, since you're so hyped, what do you think its Metacritic score is?
Fam, if it's not 92, I'm appalled.
Okay, 92. Maxwell?
83.
83, okay. Tell me what's the closest. It's sitting at a 90.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Nice.
So Game of the Year. Next up, we have a game called Wild Bastards, released on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, and Nintendo Switch. Strategy FPS game, released on September 12th, 2024, currently sitting at a 78 on Metacritic. Then we have Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, released on PS5, Xbox Series X, and Nintendo Switch. It's a racing game, released on September 12th, 2024, currently sitting at a 56 on Metacritic. You hyped for this one, Tommy?
Yes, I am. I missed the original test. Oh, so good.
Next up, we have Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, released on PC, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. It's a compilation fighting game, released on September 12th, 2024, currently sitting at an 86 on Metacritic. Next up, we have a game called Lollipop Chainsaw Repop, released on PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. It is a remaster of the 2011 game, I think, called Lollipop Chainsaw, released on September the 12th. It's an action-adventure game, currently sitting at a 74 on Metacritic. Next up, we have a game called Hollow Body, released on PC. It's a survival horror game, released on September the 12th, 2024. Kind of reminds you of like Silent Hill-esque vibes, old school. Yeah, you should go check it out. It's really cool. It's like, I don't know if it's like an indie game. I think it might be an indie game. Well, indie-ish. It's pretty cool. And it's currently sitting at a 74 on Metacritic. Then finally, we have a game called Funko Fusion, released on PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch. It's a co-op action game released on September the 13th, 2024, and it's currently sitting at a 57 on Metacritic. And yeah, that's it for the releases and the gaming corner. What about you guys?
Nothing that I know of. Max?
Nada.
Away. All right. That brings us to the halfway point. If you're liking this so far, please do leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, go check out our other content as well. Right, moving to the content creator side. I'm also gonna kind of like breeze through it. Of course, you guys have the stuff in the description anyways. So now here's a couple I thought should have broken up a very long time ago. NMP LOL and Melina have ended their relationship, stating that they have different goals set for the future. Now, all I remember from watching these guys is just how they would bicker online, like all the time. But of course, they stayed together for quite some time. And yeah, I mean, it is sad. They were like one of those streaming couples that we all pretty much liked. Then, a funny thing, LA Earthquake was caught live on many Twitch streamers who were doing sleep streams. And yeah, pretty much forced them awake all at the same time. It's beautiful. There's a compilation. You guys should go check it out online. Pretty dope. And then, if you've been living under a rock, that's okay. You guys may or may not have heard of Nick Avocado's incredible weight loss. I don't know, man. That video, his return video was weird. It was so odd. And then obviously everyone has their 2 cents. Definitely go check out Asmund Gold's one. I highly suggest and recommend. Yeah, moving on. Your boy, Cristiano Ronaldo, sports, celebrates hitting 1 billion followers amid, his YouTube success. So, big ups to him. That's dope. And in such a short amount of time, you would think it's an industry plant, but no. And then Gabbie Hana has been praised for a long overdue apology. She has finally accepted that she is cuckoo bananas. And that, she blames it on the fact that she has bipolar disorder. But she goes on to say that, a special sorry goes out to MTV, YouTube, and YouTube Originals, pretty much anyone that I have ever had to work with, because I was pretty sure I was difficult to work with. I took a lot of opportunities that I didn't deserve and I had no business doing. So good ups to her. Yeah, I don't know, it's gonna erase all the very cringe videos she put out, in the midst of her episodes. But anyways, yeah. And then you guys also mentioned earlier this week, Dr. Disrespect jumped into Deadlock for the first time and his whole team backed out. Him thinking that perhaps they all just lost connection or there was a disconnection from the server from his side. But I mean, after the second game, I think he pretty much, knew what was going on. And that is it for content creator side from my side. Kojo, any from yours?
Just a few things. First off, I'm just going to add on to some things you said. Sticking with breakup news, yes, you are right. I do feel bad that NMP and Melina have broken up. But you are right that when I would tune into their streams, I didn't watch the streams often, but when I would, they would just bicker. But then it was like banter bicker,
Yeah.
But still, adding on to that, E-Rob, I don't know if you know who E-Rob is, 221.
What?
Tyler One's brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he also separated or has broken up with his partner.
Oh, shame.
And Brit, and they have a daughter together.
That's worse.
Emma, I forgot her name. I'll correct myself next week. But she's very, very sweet. She's young, but she's so sweet, and she's funny. She trolls her father all the time.
Shame.
Yeah, man, breakups are sad. Then also to add on to your Gabbie Hana thing, I'm just happy that things are looking better for her. Is she getting help?
Yeah, she is. That's where this all stemmed from. Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. I'm happy to hear that she's getting help. And yeah, so just to add one more news. So iShowSpeed is currently doing a Southeast Asia tour. He did his Euro tour a few months ago. Now he's doing his Southeast Asia tour. He went to Thailand, Philippines, and Vietnam, and he's going to go to the rest of them in the coming days. And while he was in Thailand, while he was on the beach in Thailand at night, and he hit 29 million subs, and he celebrated it by I guess he hired them by getting these guys on the beach who were spinning fires. Those guys who spin like fire on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he got them to spin the fires behind him as he hit 29 million subs. So it was a pretty cool visual thing. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh wait, Max, anything from your side?
The only thing I have to add is, what's her name? Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Oh, is it the Jason Momoa thing?
She mentioned that she's in the Minecraft movie, and that she pointed out that Jason Momoa had an instance of being difficult, and people on the internet were quick to jump on her and beat her down for it, because they were like, oh, a singular instance in an entire movie, and you want to be pointing it out. Who's to say that moment wasn't frustrating for him? 2, as an actor where he goes through this all of the time, it is understandable for him to have moments of frustration. We don't know if this is an isolated moment or if it's a recurring feature. But as it seemed like it was an isolated moment. To me, she's already blabbering about what's going on the set, on the film set, and people are like, she's probably not going to get another opportunity to be in other movies. And yeah, that's it.
I love to see entitled people get shut down. All right. Cool. Moving on to esports. I only have one thing. Right. So, the teams that have qualified for League of Legends Worlds 2024. In LCK, we have JNG, Hanwha Life Esports, D+, Kia, and T1. They made it. Actual T1 made it after all that stuff that I mentioned before, which I can't remember right now. Right, in LPL, which is China, we have Bilibili Gaming, Top Esports, LNG Esports, Weibo Gaming. In LEC, we have the G2 Esports and Fnatic. In the LCS, we have Team Liquid, FlyQuest. So yeah, the play-in stage qualifications into the Swiss stage will be based on their performance. So hopefully once we see the LEC versus the LCS and check in their play-ins, we're going to see some pretty good, some things. And yeah, that's all for esports. Kojo, any esports from you?
Not this time.
No way. Max?
Oh, yes, I do. No, I don't.
All right. And yeah, that brings us to the end of the show. Once again, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow us on our socials and everything. And yeah, we'll check you guys in the next episode. Stay good, stay healthy. I wanted to end off with some cool quip. Anyways, yeah, just cheers, guys. Peace out.